Hello, my amazing and miraculous friends. And once again, I remind you, you are a miracle. But guess what? Something's fishy in the aquaculture industry. And agriculture is where we grow plants in a farmed environment. Aquaculture is where we grow fish in a farmed environment. And do you think farmed fish are better for you or less better for you, meaning worse for you, than naturally occurring wild fish? Yeah, they're not as good as wild fish. So salmon, for example, we know salmon is supposed to be good for us because it contains healthy fats. It contains omega-3s. And guess what? They're not as dense in that farmed Atlantic salmon. So if you see something called Atlantic salmon, not very good for you. The farmed fish are actually causing pollutants into the ocean to affect other fish, naturally occurring fish. They're higher in PCBs, higher in dioxins. And let me get this right, take my glasses off for just a second. They also contain PBDEs, which is toxic flame retardants that are used in various industries. They've been banned in the US and parts of Europe because these PBDEs are chemicals, flame retardant chemicals, that cause adverse effects on childhood development. Do you want that in your system? Now, we know that omega-3s are good for us. Where do fish get their omegas? Well, little fish eat algae. Little bigger fish eat the little fish. Bigger fish eat those fish, and it keeps going up the food chain. But as fish are eating things, humans have done something wonderful. They have made a mess of the world. That's not wonderful, but we're very good at it. We've polluted the oceans, we've polluted the skies. In fact, there isn't any circulating water in the ocean that isn't contaminated with some adverse chemical. And so as these little fish are getting a little bit of chemicals, the bigger fish are getting more chemicals and more, which is why the really big fish are on the do not eat list. And that includes swordfish and sharks and tuna. We were told tuna is good for us, right? Well, why does it say pregnant women shouldn't eat tuna? Now, tuna was on the do not eat list and got taken off because certain powerful American politicians have family members who own big tuna conglomerates, so let's not affect our bottom line. So that got taken off, but tuna is also on that. So we need omegas, and so we want to eat fatty fish that have these omegas for us. We get fish oil, but the problem is that is not sustainable because we're over farming the oceans just to put fish in a blender to create the fish oil. Now, I've been a big proponent of fish oil for years. Pharmaceutical grade. It's got to be highly purified, not the stuff you get over the counter in some of these big warehouse stores. That's probably rancid, but there's a 18 carbon chain of omega-3 called alpha linoleic acid. And it's said that you can convert into the 20 and 22 carbon chains in your liver. That's true, but not enough for what you need. And maybe if you're a lifelong vegan vegetarian, you'll be better at it. But most of us haven't been lifelong vegan vegetarians. We need the 20 carbon chain and the 22. Now the 20 is called EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and the 22 is DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, and we need that in our system. Now, our ancestors, they ate wild game, and they got about 4 times as much of these good omegas as we get. And so we need to supplement. You simply can't get enough in your normal diet. Now, again, I said I used to supplement with fish oil, but we've found out that fish get it from algae. Why not have a source that has multi-levels of omegas that's clinically proven to be effective in humans for a number of reasons? Look at these pretty little things. These are the omegas that I'm taking now. Can you see those? And these are all plant-based omegas. Algae is a plant. And it's brilliant. So, I mean, I just open up my orange bottle, pop a few of these out. I take 4 a day. I think that's what we need. And it's wonderful. No fishy smell. You're not burping fish. but it's very, very important to get the omegas because it's good for your nervous system, it's good for your brain, it's good for your cardiovascular system. In fact, the cell membranes of your brain and all your nerves are made of essential fatty acids. That's one of the reasons we need these. So if you have questions, get a hold of me. This is the Wellness Doctor. I love and appreciate all of you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.